Hello? Okay, we're live. Welcome everyone. Okay, let me just make sure everything's good. Okay, yeah, we're live. Welcome everyone. I wrote an introduction, so let me read it out loud. Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 3, part 1 of the Magnolia Pod cast. Guests halfmango and Forte have joined us today to start talking about the future. The future that is close, yet feels so far, to our world of Arad and DFO. In this episode, we will focus on recapping the story so far with the help of Mango for the adventurers who may have forgotten some details of the things that have happened in the current cap. Anyways, Mango, take us away.
Hello everyone. Yes, we're back here again. So yeah, I guess in case there are people who are unfamiliar with all these or what's happening right now, I guess I'll introduce myself a little bit. Hey guys, halfmango here. I'm the guy who does lore things on Reddit, and I'm here today to help you guys transition, fancy word here, into the next cap a bit more comfortably. And for the first part being, the stories that we've seen so far. And hopefully I'll be able to give you a good refreshment in order to enjoy the upcoming story and what it holds for us. Is anyone gonna do an introduction, or should we just jump in?
Forte, can you introduce us to you?
I am I'm community advisor and also content creator Forte. I create class videos about every now and then, and I'm also here just to enjoy the lore and be halfmango's personal hype man for all of the sick moments that we're gonna see in a few months.
Oh my gosh.
I'm honored.
Yeah, every time there's a fight, I'm gonna be that person in the back screaming, "He needs some milk" or something.
Oh man.
We all need one of those guys.
Okay. Yeah, so I think you can start us off, and if there's any questions that are sort of relevant to what we're talking about, I'll also bring them up when there's a moment too.
Okay, thank you. Mm-hmm. So, before we dive in, as usual, disclaimers. First off, spoilers. I'm spoiling everything. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Spoilers. Hildur dies. No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa! Finally. I mean, sorry. What? Okay.
So, first of all, I'm not explaining the entire story of DFO for obvious reasons. We are not sitting here for the next 12 hours. I kind of cherry-picked the ones that are gonna be the most relevant and important for the next cap. And in case the joke just now wasn't clear, I'm not spoiling anything for the 110 cap, so don't worry about that. Second of all, there are gonna be, I'm basically gonna talk about not just the things that are inside the game, but some extra lore materials as well, including the ones that are gonna be revealed by Neopol in a couple weeks, maybe, probably, hopefully. It's just some text lore that's kind of similar to the ones that we had for Sirocco and Ozma.
Okay.
And I don't know if all of you are gonna read it, so I just brought it in here to save you guys some work.
Thank you, because I'm not gonna lie, I forgot to read all the Ozma and Sirocco stuff.
I mean, DFO players reading?
The story of Ozma, the story of Sirocco, absolutely so good.
Oh man.
Actual good story.
Yeah.
To be fair, they were good. But reading in my DFO? Nah, can't be. Get real.
Never.
Dude, reading? Ew.
I know, right? But yes, and last disclaimer. Sorry for all these backstories. But this is kind of important. The Imperium Chronicles story, or also known as the Imperium Civil War, is due to retcon in the next cap.
Oh.
Meaning, some parts of its story is going to be changed.
Okay.
And today's podcast will revolve around the retcon story so that you guys don't get confused on what the heck is going on in the next cap.
Can I interrupt for a moment?
Yeah.
By retcon, do you mean the Imperium story that we get at the beginning of the game? Or do you mean the Imperium story we got for 100 cap?
The recent one, the 100
Okay,
cap
so you're
story.
talking specifically to 100 cap.
Yes, the 100 cap Imperium story.
Gotcha.
So
So-
the
Oh, the
yes,
one where
you're gonna
like Hiram does that thing.
the gun thing.
Yeah, the gun thing where he
Wait, is this a true retcon, or is it really more of a
like an in-universe.
in-universe shenanigans with things that may or may not involve time?
No. It's actual retcon. So some
Okay.
parts of the story are gonna be changed. Not the entire story. The overarching events and entire thing on what's going on with the Imperium is gonna stay the same. But some parts are gonna get changed. It's gonna get retconned entirely for good reasons.
Oh, okay.
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 That's actually news to me.
Okay. Well, I'm ready to hear about the recap retcon version then.
Yes. I mean, to be fair, like, not all of it's gonna be relevant for the new cap, but I don't want to confuse everyone talking about one thing and the next cap. It's nothing to do with what I talked about. Everyone's like, whoa, that halfmango guy's a scammer. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to do that.
Don't worry, we can vouch for Mango. He knows his stuff.
Yeah, like that time when I tried to sell you the cubes for 10k goldie.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, and I remember how I almost fell for it until someone said, "Oh, that's a little too expensive for one cube."
Yeah. But yes, that's enough disclaimer mumbo jumbo from me. So let's get in. Today we're gonna be talking about the story so far, the stuff that you need to know before the next journey. First off, let's have a quick recap on the apostles that we've cooked, for the lack of appropriate words. So the first apostle we faced was, I was bamboozled myself there, but it was Lotus. He is
Oh.
dead.
Yeah.
Lotus is dead. After that, it was Deletier, our resident poison doggy, who is not dead. He's still angry out there somewhere, waiting for the day to come back to Arad and cook our asses. After that came Anton, our big fire turtle. He's also dead. And he was, kind of pooping all over Empyrean, in case you need the reminder. After that was Luke, our spider apostle with 10,000 arms, and also dead. After that came Isis, our birdman. Well, technically we didn't fight Isis himself, we fought his evil half or whatever. And his evil half is dead, but Isis himself is still alive.
Mm-hmm.
After that was Sirocco. Well, double check on that one because she died twice.
Oh, I see.
And lastly, Ozma, who is, dead. As that's the more recent story. So I think everyone knows about Ozma.
Yeah, we've been killing him ever since October, so I'm sure he's dead now.
Or is he? No, I'm just kidding. He's dead. And also, big asterisk here, but Bakal is dead at this point of the story, but we haven't. Well, it's not us that killed him. He was just dead. But yes, this was a quick apostle recap. Any comments, questions at this point?
Massive star in Bakal because we're probably gonna be saying hi to him in a few months in Korea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
When is that estimated to come out in Korea? September this year?
September.
Yeah, we're getting
Supposedly.
the quote unquote black purgatory for Bakal in about a week or so or something.
Oh, okay.
In July.
Oh, okay.
Close enough.
So like a week,
Close
right?
enough.
Because July 12th is tomorrow, right?
I thought it was in 5 minutes. Am I wrong here?
No.
I'm gonna sleep until then.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's so
Time to
close
budge.
yet so far. Yeah.
Our extreme's over. No, I'm just kidding.
And we're gonna get Bakal and the Backstreet Boys.
Oh my god, the
yeah.
Backstreet Boys. Okay, yeah, so he's gonna be back. Yeah.
He's gonna be very relevant for the next story, but at this point, present, he's dead.
Okay.
But yeah, so those were the apostles status quo, I guess, or what they're doing right now. Everyone else are still alive out there somewhere, doing their own things. Now, amongst these apostles that are dead right now, at least in my opinion, the most important one would be Sirocco, because when she died, she did something that's very, very how do you say it? I'm just gonna say important. I should stop trying to use fancy words.
Well, we alluded to it. She talked about she did some broken telephone games of all the other apostles.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She sure did. Yeah, quick recap on Sirocco. She was supposedly at this point of the story, well, or rather prior to the 100 cap, dead already in the story, quote unquote, by the 4 Blade Masters and Roxy. But then she was resurrected by the Grim Seekers, who, in case you've also forgotten, are a group that, from the outside, are a group of fanatics who worship apostles, but internally they are a group that works to avert the prophecy of doom that says if all the apostles are killed, then Arad goes boom as well. And, you can't kill all the apostles. Guess we'll just bring back one from the dead. So they brought Sirocco from the dead. But again, killed by the adventurers, so she died. So she died twice, kinda.
Oh, feels bad, man.
Rip mommy, indeed.
Yeah.
But when she did die, she didn't just sit there and took it with her face, because she, at this point, knew what Hilda was trying to do, which is make the prophecy come to reality. So what she did is she sent a message, an interdimensional message, to the apostles across space-time to tell them that literally Hilda is sus. Now, so far in the story, we haven't really seen the effects of this message. But except, Ozma, before he died, he said, like, oh, I knew about Hilda's plans, but I didn't give a crap because I'm too busy having my revenge. But outside that, we haven't really seen what Sirocco's messages are gonna do in the course of history. On the other hand, this is one of those extra lore things. In case you guys don't remember, Iris Fortune Singer, she was one of Hilda's puppets, who was traveling through the past to mess up with history and, basically set things in course for Hilda's plans. Of course, eventually she got, her ass handed by the adventurers and, what was his name? The katana guy. Why am I forgetting his name? I can't believe this.
Syrian?
Jesus
Syrian,
Christ.
yeah.
I'm sorry. What is wrong with my brain today?
No,
but yes,
it's okay.
Seiran and the adventurers taught her a lesson, and then she came to her senses, and she's probably a good guy now.
Hopefully.
But she senses Sirocco's death and realizes the message she sent throughout the time and space. But the question is, first of all, will Sirocco's last act of desperation be able to change the course of history? And what is Iris Fortune Singer gonna do about it? That is the first piece that we need for the next cap.
So the interdimensional telephone game that Sirocco started is gonna be important for the next story cap. Okay, cool.
Quite.
Sirocco also had Michael on that speed dial in that little cinematic.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Unbelievable. But yes, that was the first piece. I guess we'll move on to the second one, which is another apostle and our favorite toilet man, Ozma himself.
Oh, him again.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, young man?
That's
Wait,
true.
that came out wrong.
I mean, his story is really painful, man. You really want to get your eyes gouged out and your wife taken from you? Ugh.
Yeah, by the ugly-looking emperor. Ew.
Yeah, there's a tag for this, alright?
Yeah. TR.
Oh man. Oh.
Okay. Anyways.
Oh, that hit way too close to home. But yes. Anyway. Well, to be fair, what we really need is actually not Ozma himself, but what's revolving around him. quick recap: Ozma of Chaos was sealed by Michael of the Holy Eye and Kazan, the God of Extinction, after the events of the first Black Crusade, which happened many, many years ago. But recently, in the 100 Cap story, he was released by the Grim Seekers and the Black Church. And then happened the second Black Crusade, where he was like, "Oh, I hate humans. Time to kill them all again." And he was defeated by the Adventurers, the Delos Empire, and the Order of Priests again. Mostly the Adventurers, because everyone else was kind of too weak to do anything there. But yes. Now, Ozma himself, like I mentioned, is dead, and he doesn't have much coming up in the next story. But what does have a position and a place in the next cap is Michael of the Holy Eye. So Michael has been busy keeping Ozma in check all these years because, Ozma is not dead, gotta keep him by the collar, you're not getting out of here. But then he got out of there, so Michael didn't really have anything to do anymore.
That's his cross right there, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he was free to do anything he wanted, but then instead of joining in the second Black Crusade, he just left his cross there so that the adventurers can keep their sanity.
Oh.
And he kind of disappeared.
Okay. So he's the nice man letting us not go insane whenever we do the raid.
Whenever you just leave a dungeon, go to the base camp, and you see your sanity healing up, it's all thanks to Michael. If he wasn't there, you'd be dead by now.
Yeah, hashtag thanks Michael the Holy Eye.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, hopefully, right?
But also sus, because why did he leave?
Yeah.
A good question. So after Ozma died, the Delos Empire and Midnight Black, or Midnight Darkness, swooped in, were like, "Oh, we want to take Ozma's energy, or essence, or whatever it's called." And they were about to fight over it. And then Michael swooped in and was like, "Yoink, nope, that's mine." And he just took it and got away with it. That's what happened at the very end of Ozma's story. And so Michael has this chaotic energy inside him, and what he wants to do with it is he wants to purify it. He actually saw another version of himself in another plane do this. They were able to purify this chaotic energy into something that's, I don't know, good, I guess, and then use it to, I don't know, save the world or something?
This is Knight's universe, Michael, right?
Oh.
Yes, so I don't know, it doesn't exactly specify which plane it was, or how many planes Michael's managed to do this, but one of them is definitely the Lightbringer's universe, the plane Angelica.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, a bit of sidetracking and backstory, I guess. In plane Angelica, what happened was, so Michael took Ozma's energy, he purified it. Well, no, or to be specific, what happened was Michael took the energy, and what he did was he sacrificed himself to purify the energy and seal it within the Archangel Michael, who is different from the Apostle Michael. And then Archangel Michael, who got, the power of an apostle now, basically used that energy to cook all the other apostles as well.
Oh. Dang. Okay.
Yeah, so in plain Angelica, there are no more apostles.
I see. In that universe.
And then Michael of our... Sorry, what was it?
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. So Michael of our universe was like, that's pretty cool. I want to do that too. So he's like preparing to do that.
Yeah, I like to not die.
Yeah. I like it when my world doesn't go boom because of some weird prophecy on a big slab of stone.
I mean, to be fair, Hilder thinks otherwise.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but Hilder's Hilder. Whatever. Old hag needs to learn her lesson. She can't just blow up my world, man.
Damn.
Anyways, yeah, so Michael's trying to purify the chaos within him.
Yes, and on the other hand, we also have the matter of the church to deal with, because the church isn't really agreed on what Michael really is. Part of the church thinks, Michael is a good guy. He's a saint. He's been nice about everyone. the other half is like, oh, Michael's an apostle, we need to punch him to death, something like that. So the order is seeing kind of an inner conflict. And this conflict only gets worse when imposters start popping out within the church, even amongst the Inquisition, which is supposed to be the most extremist, stalwart organization within the church. So people are starting to think like, oh, it's like, what are we doing here? Then what is Michael doing here? He's like, is he supposed to be a good guy? It's like they're like fighting over all these things, and this conflict reaches its climax when Taita Belnar, one of the 4 archpriests, basically quits his job. He's like, nope, I'm done. I'm going to kill Michael.
Yeah, we got some Lamidia Civil War.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh shoot! He just quit.
He sure did. He was like, nope, I'm done.
He's just
GG.
he's just gonna go and punch Michael himself. Okay,
Yeah, that's it. That's kind of exactly what he wants to do.
okay, sir. Have a nice day. Yeah.
And yes, that is his teacher on the other side of him.
What's her
Yep.
name? What's her name?
Her name is Crochet.
Her name is Fine.
Oh my god.
Damn it,
she's
Forte.
she's a member of the church. Don't flirt with her.
Well, she is supposed to be the most powerful female monk and master of a lot of monks.
Oh my god.
She's also like 60 something, I don't know.
Bro, 60 something? I want to look like that when I'm 60 something. Wait, I'm older than that.
Girl, you're
Oh.
like 2000 something. What are you talking about?
Anyways.
But yes, so the question being, is Michael gonna succeed with his plans of purification? What's the order's path gonna be after all these turmoil and conflict? That is gonna be the second piece that we need for the 110 cap.
Okay, so the pieces so far is Siroko's interdimensional telephone game and whatever the heck Michael is doing on his own and what the church is trying to deal with in relation to that. Okay.
Yep,
Okay.
that's
It's
pretty much it.
shaping up for a climactic event. Hint, hint.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
tensions are high. Things are gonna explode next cap, guys. Stay tuned.
Things are starting to look pretty spicy. But hold on to your belts, because things are about to get even more spicy.
There's more?
Because next... Excuse me?
There's more?
But wait, there's more.
Yeah, but wait, there's more. So next up, we're
Oh.
coming to the Zeban Empire Civil War. Or, in-game, also known as the Imperium Chronicles. And like I mentioned when we started the podcast, disclaimer, we are including the story from the retconned Imperium Civil War. So be advised, things gonna sound kind of different from what we have right now. So, starting from the very beginning, back when the adventurers first came up to the Imperium, or the Zeban Empire to be specific, it was busy getting its ass handed to the cartel and Anton. But thanks to the help of the adventurers and the Delos Empire, they were able to deal with these problems, make Anton into turtle soup, and teach the cartels the lesson for the lowlives they are. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn.
And the Zeban Empire was able to restore order with the young Empress Erje on the throne. Excuse me. But the nobility of the empire were not very happy with the current situation, with a literal child on the throne and the people who she trusted, such as Jactor Eagle-Eye. So while Neville Jürgen, who is one of the core nobilities, were away on the Zalva to investigate the Castle of the Dead, his daughter, Marian Jürgen, basically pulled the trigger of the civil war. And it was basically co-led by Marian Jürgen and Anja Wayne. And things started spiraling out of hand. Of course, thanks to the adventurers, things were kind of under control pretty fast. The adventurers basically were like, you guys are just holding guns. I've killed giant birds and demons. What are you gonna do to me?
Damn.
Can I interrupt for a moment?
Yeah, sure.
I did Pharaoh Wayne, was he affiliated with either side? So Anjay's daughter, sorry, Yeah,
Sun.
Sun. Yes.
Is he the guy in the power plant?
Yeah, the dude in
Oh.
the red.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
No, he wasn't. Well, because he is one of the 7 shards, so he's busy doing his own thing.
So for the most part, he was kind of just out. He was like involved in it by name, but he wasn't actually affiliated. He just happened to. Yeah.
He was just a bystander mostly.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, the adventurers basically taught the nobility a lesson. Who has the bigger guns over here, and Erja also was able to mentally come to realization of what she's supposed to be, and was able to properly rise the throne as a proper empress. In the process of this, many former members of the authority, such as Navillo and Jector, were killed in action, and they were
Oh.
replaced by new generations, such as Edwin and Wun Leonair. Now, here comes the retcon. Anja Wayne does not get arrested.
Oh.
Instead, she makes it out alive, and what she does is she retreats with several other nobilities to North Peace, which is an island at the north of the Zeban Empire. And of course, what are nobilities if not stubborn? They are like, we'll come back next time. And the next time's coming pretty soon. And what they're doing is they're basically gathering power for another attack, I guess, another coup d'etat.
Okay.
But they're not just doing it on their own this time. They are secretly conspiring with the Dalos Empire.
Not those people. No. Oh my god. Okay. I hate the Delos Empire, sorry.
A lot of us do. And they're also recruiting very dangerous figures to, I guess you could say, utilize powers that they're not supposed to.
Oh.
And they are planning for another rebellion. Now, the question being, are the nobility gonna succeed with the second coup d'etat? And what does the Delos Empire hope to gain out of this? That is the third piece that we need for the next cap story.
Okay, I see. And it seems to be like the most immediate story that we'll run into the first time, like the first parts of 110 cap, because a lot of the dungeons seem to take place in Imperium, if I'm not mistaken.
Female
Yeah, it sure
hitman
does.
boss mommy.
Yeah, yes.
Excuse me?
Yes, boss mommy, yes.
You heard me. Female hitman boss mommy.
Yeah, female hitman boss mommy. Did you not see the splash? She's hot!
She's hot. Also, that really cool robot, which has an incredible OST.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many references inside the literal 3 different soundtracks to have in that boss fight.
Oh, man.
That's true. The 100 Attack Camp soundtrack's gonna be a massive banger.
It's on YouTube if people want to listen to it. At least the stuff that's out now.
Yep, everything's uploaded to YouTube by either Neopol or
They have
Playlist.
They have like
they have an OST channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of the music next cap is composed by the same guy who's been working on who did the Beast theme, the Prey theme, a lot of the recent really good music, including the Meister's laboratory music, where it was composed by this one god.
Oh, okay.
Well, to be fair, at least recently, DFO's music doesn't really disappoint. It's almost always good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I like to think, he's definitely one of the main driving forces behind their incredible music as of lately.
True. He's just been pumping out bangers left and right.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Siroko's interdimensional telephone game. Michael's, oh, this is cool, I want to try it, purification plan, and the Zeban Empire Civil War II Electric Boogaloo. Are there any more pieces we should know before going into 110 cap?
Just one more. And this is where things really get spicy.
Oh, it gets even spicier?
It sure does. Because this time we are going way back into the Imperium's history and the history of the Dragon King Bakal.
Oh my god,
So a bit of
Oh,
backstory.
sorry.
Sorry,
I just want to say he's kind of chonky in that picture.
He's a thick boy.
Yeah, he's a thick boy. Anyways.
Actually, speaking of which, I mean, to be fair, have you seen his dragon form? He's fat boy.
Yeah, he's a fat one. He's a fat dragon.
Yo, he just eats well.
Yeah, he just eats well, you know, being a tyrant over the Imperium people.
Man's got like a 16-pack going on over there.
Oh man.
He's a chunky boy.
Chunky.
I mean, he's got packs on his arms as well.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But yes, so a little bit of backstory of Bakal. So Bakal was the former 9th apostle, and he was the tyrant ruler of the Imperium for 500 years until he got killed. Now, before he did all these weird things, when he was actually the 9th apostle, he first, like many other apostles, he first arrived on the Pandemonium. And what he did there is, which is kind of stupid, but he was like, oh, I want to dominate Pandemonium as well. So he brought in his dragon army to wage war on it. Jokes on you, there are 9 other apostles on that thing, so guess how that went.
Not well.
Yes. Actually, funny thing here, which happened during the war, is so Bakal was swooping in to attack Cain, out of all people. And Cain was just like, oh, look at this guy. Just like, this flies. Like, he was about to swat his hand. Well, I'm kind of exaggerating here, but he was about to swat his hand. But rule number 1, apostles can't kill each other. So Cain was just about to kind of throw his fist, but he couldn't because his axe string would have killed Bakal.
Oh. Oh shoot.
I'm pretty sure there's a quote there where even though he couldn't kill Bakal, Bakal feels true fear. Or he experiences like true fear at that moment.
Dang.
Yeah, Bakal was like, oh man, this guy will actually cook me.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so he retreats knowing that, he doesn't stand a chance. I mean, to be fair, Cain alone would have cooked his entire army.
Yeah, that's true.
And there were 8 other guys who were pretty strong as well. So he ran away. And he descended to Arad. And he landed on Empyrean. Now, this war wasn't actually entirely fruitless for him because during the process of it, he found out what Hilder's plans are. So he began to devise his own plans to, cook Hilder. And since Hilder's greatest power is magic, he thought, oh, then the greatest weapon against magic would be not magic. A kind of weird logic, but sure, I guess. So what he did was he landed on Empyrean, and he was like, oh, I'm an angry dragon. I'm gonna rule over this place. Also, no magic for the next, I don't know, however long I'm here.
Okay.
So he was gonna use Empyrean as a weapon against Hilder by cultivating them to not use magic and fight with something else.
Kind of worked.
Yeah, it
Gaybold.
It seems to be working so far. Now, so he begins his tyrant reign over the Imperium. Side note, he does do other things during this period, such as sending the 3 dragons down to the lower lands of Arad and whatever, but those are relatively unimportant, so I'm gonna skip over those. So, he rules over Imperium with an iron fist, no magic, so Imperiums forget how to use magic, but Imperiums are not idiots. They're not gonna just sit there and, live like slaves for the rest of their lives. So they do, as Bakal hoped, turn to the power of science. Under the lead of the 7 Meisters, who were the 7 most brilliant scientists of Empyrean.
They are not the 7 shards.
Not the 7 shards. 7 shards are the current generation.
Oh, okay.
7 Meisters were the most, again, brilliant scientists of the Empyrean, with a big asterisk.
Oh.
Hey, what's that? What's that in the background of that art?
That, well, I'll say that in a minute.
Oh.
And
Sorry, I just
Seven
noticed it.
Cool picture, isn't it? And along with the Eternal Flames, which is a resistance group who fights against Bakal's dragons, they basically developed and manufactured weapons to fight against the dragons. And they were also working on the Gaborg project, which was a massive mech, that was supposed to punch Bakal to death.
Oh, okay.
And that robot you see in the background is Gaborg.
What an interesting choice of killing or way to murder someone.
That is at least the upper part of the full gable, yes.
Yes, it's the upper body.
I see.
Now, the history, it says the project actually failed because one of the 7 Meisters, Meister Teneb, actually betrayed the Imperium after he heard something from Bakal.
Oh.
So he basically listened to Bakal's words, he trusted Bakal, and he betrayed both the Meisters and the Eternal Flame. And so Gabolg was destroyed before he could even fight Bakal. The Meisters and Eternal Flame all perished. And the resistance came to a halt at that point.
Damn.
But their legacy wasn't dead, so all their knowledge and information they've gathered up over the years were passed down to the next generations. And eventually, the Imperiums were able to slay Bakal during the Machine Revolution, which happened about 500 years ago. And the Imperium was able to find its freedom through the power of science. Now, the question we want to ask here is, why did Meister Teneb become a traitor? And what is the secret that's behind the Imperium's history and Bakal's death? And that is gonna be the fourth and the last piece that we need for the next story.
Oh.
I think if you paid attention to our previous podcasts, we definitely kind of said the reason.
Yeah.
Yes, we definitely have. To be fair, Neopal spoiled themselves on that one.
Oh.
Indeed.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's gonna be illuminated a bit more in detail. And side note, the portrait of Meister Teneb has been revealed, but in case there's someone in the audience who would rather not get spoiled as much as possible until the next cap, I haven't brought the picture in.
Oh, is she the... Teneb's a she, right? Does she have glasses?
No, Meister Teneb's a he.
Oh, he? Oh.
Yes.
Oh! Okay, I
Yeah.
don't think I know this picture then.
It caused a stir because people thought it was a teaser for a new subclass of gunner at one point.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
If that's the same one we're thinking about. I'm not sure if that's the same one we're thinking about.
No, I think that's different. Yeah. I don't know who that
Because-
lady is.
Other people thought that was her daughter, actually,
Oh.
or the daughter at one point as well.
Oh,
But there was a lot of discussion around that one particular moment.
I see.
Yes, this particular person makes an appearance and everyone was like, oh, who is this person? To be fair, her identity is also kind of important in the next cap story, so I'm not going to go into that.
Okay, okay.
But yes, so as we've seen so far, we have the 4 pieces, 2 of which are Empyrean. Just screaming that Empyrean is going to be very important next cap.
Damn. See, so we're gonna... It seems like we're gonna be an Empyrean for the first part of the cap anyways, so... Hopefully we'll be able to, Bakal raid and what is it called? Lab of the Meisters. It seems like that's aiming towards maybe giving some answers and maybe even more questions towards the 4th piece, which is Imperium's history and what the heck happened.
I promise it's not going to be as mind-numbing as the first time we went to Imperium.
Oh man, I mean, I have high hopes because that was kind of mind-numbing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to be some North Ghent, South Ghent PTSD.
Oh man, Final Pursuit spam. The best way to grind during level 75 cap.
We're
Not
past
like
that now.
this.
Oh man. Oh, okay.
Also, side note, in case anyone's confused, I placed these pieces not in the order the story's gonna be in the next cap. I just placed them in the order that's gonna be most sensible.
Okay.
So the order that we went through just now is not 1-to-1 with the story of the 110 cap.
I see. Yeah, I mean, it made sense going through it that way just because, like, the most recent stuff is all the Apostle stuff, considering that the last two raids in 100 cap was Sirocco and Ozma. So, yeah, it's been a while since we've dabbled our toes in Imperium's politics, at least from what I remember.
Their politics need a lot of dabbling. They just can't seem to get it right.
Yeah. First, the big turtle comes and eats all the power, and their empress gets kidnapped, and then a bunch of nobles are not happy TM, and then try to do a coup. Yeah. Again. Gosh. Oh.
Yeah, I believe. Well, just some. I mean, we are done talking about the story so far at this point because this is everything that you'll need to know more or less for the next cap. But I personally am quite excited for what's gonna come because there are gonna be a lot of spicy stuff that has to do with the story next cap. So I'm excited.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm excited. I want to see what happens. So I haven't really watched any of like the cutscenes or really looked at any of the screenshots, just because when I do it, I wanna it'll be like my first reaction. It'll be like, whoa, wow, that person's here. I don't even remember who this person is.
Yeah, I watched all the cutscenes. I couldn't hold myself back, and I'm just like
Oh,
intensely vibrating in anticipation.
oh man.
They did really well this cap. It's gonna be a
They sure
treat.
did. They sure did.
Okay, that's what I'm happy about because like, um, yeah, I mean, I guess we'll touch upon this on like the other parts of the episode, but it just seems like with how 110 cap arrived in KDNF, it was a little unfortunate with some bugs and stuff.
It
Yeah.
was definitely rough on the edges. But
Yeah.
at the very least, they did a good job with the story this time around.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
But yes.
So, I think that opens up the floor to any questions people have about the recap. Yeah. So, if anyone came late to the podcast, which is fine, the four pillars of lore recap here is one, Sirocco sent out a weird interdimensional telephone message when she died at the end of Sirocco raid. Two, at the end of Ozma raid, Michael swooped in, took Ozma's chaos energy, put it in himself, and wants to purify it because he saw his cooler self do it in another plane. Three is what was three? The Civil War 2, Electric Boogaloo. With the retcon that instead of dying after she got arrested at the end of the first coup, Angie Wayne actually makes it out alive, takes some nobles with her, and then they're trying to re-coup again. And then the last one, which is what we just covered, which is Imperium's history, you know, Bakal, something, the Seven Shards, and Gabolg, and the mysteries surrounding all of that. So if anyone has any questions, I can read them out loud. Someone asked, did you do Castle of Dead recap?
So as for that part, I purposely omitted that part because that part is very spoiler heavy. Like I can't mention almost anything without spoiling something, so I just omitted that out.
Okay, yeah.
But we're going back.
We're going back to the Castle of Dead? Oh!
We'll make a visit.
Oh,
we will
okay.
make a visit.
Oh, okay. And so
But as for what happens there, I can't really say anything.
Okay, yeah, we're keeping this spoiler free for 110.
Yeah,
cap.
I'm trying to keep this as spoiler free as I can.
We get some Ghostblade lore.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
Let's just say we'll be seeing a lot of familiar faces in the Castle of the Dead.
Someone said I thought Michael absorbed Midnight's darkness.
No, Midnight Darkness was trying to absorb Ozma's energy, And Michael literally stepped in. He was like, "Yoink, that's mine. You can go into the sus zone instead," and then threw him somewhere else.
Oh, so our boy Midnights is just floating somewhere.
Yeah,
Like
he sure is.
Delazy. Okay.
That might actually be a thing. Actually,
I
who
see.
knows?
Okay. Is Dark...
I have
Oh.
heard Delazy might be a thing soon.
Again? Delazy
It's
raid...
very,
Oh.
it's very possible that after Bakal, the next raid might be Delatier.
Leshpon 2? Electric Boogaloo? Hey, if
We're
that...
back to we're back to send this freaking dog into another interdimensional portal again and again.
Oh my gosh. But if that
Just
gets
until the
us
end of time.
if that gets us a revamped mix of Leshpon, Village of Pain, I don't mind.
If
That
we
was
get
one
like an
of...
orchestra version,
Yeah,
like an
that's always...
orchestra one.
Yeah, that's always one of my favorite tracks, honestly.
Yeah, if they rehash that theme, it's actually going to be just ooh.
Yeah. Okay, so... Oh, someone asked, is Dark Dimension content still canon in 110 cap? And they're asking because it was removed in 110 cap.
Yeah, to be fair, it's still. I mean, I can't say yes, definitely, considering the fact that they retconned Empyrean. But I would say yes, it's canon. But to be fair, the entire purpose of the Dark Dimension story wasn't integral to the story. It was rather to just show the fact that Delatier is alive and he's angry.
Oh, he's
It was an
angry.
instrument just to show that.
Oh, he's angry still? Dog needs to go
Very
out into
angry.
another interdimensional rift. Oh man.
Heck, he's getting angrier by the minute.
Oh no. We're gonna get a Delazy raid. I mean, it'd be cool if we get that as the next one, but that's just speculation at this point in time.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, OV got retconned out of existence because I guess they wanted to rewrite all of the Ozma stuff.
That, and to be fair, when they first released OV, they sure as hell didn't think much about the story. They were like, "Oh, this is gonna be cool. Let's go fight interdimensional apostles and pretend we killed them." And then they realized further down the story, it's like, "Oh, we messed up so hard."
Yeah.
Wait, let's expand on this.
So, the old Otherverse, right? Like, you fight Ozma, you fight Michael, you fight Bakal, right? Are there any other apostles I forgot to mention?
We get to
No.
travel. We get to travel to
He-
not the Cosmophene land or
Oh yeah, Void Rift.
The interdimensional rift, yes.
yeah. There's a little splash art on VFO loading screens that talk about all the visitable planes. And Dimensional Rift, that OV map is actually on one of those planes. I forgot what it's called. It's either called like the Weird Dimension or like Cosmos something.
The odd dimension.
The Odd Dimension, yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
So that is a place.
Yeah, so like the other verse, from my understanding, I didn't actually do the content. I just like kind of vaguely knew the story. It was just like, yeah, it was basically what Mango said. It's like, wait, wouldn't it be cool if we could like traverse time and space to like beat up all these apostles for whatever reason? And there was this weird part where it was like, Bakal actually died because you traveled back in time and killed him. And I was like, huh? I think that was like one of the big reveals of Otherverse, and I was just like, okay, that's just weird, but okay.
And then Neopol was like, "Oh man, this was a bad idea."
Yeah.
At least in terms of story.
Yeah.
It's our time for our yearly retcon.
Yeah. Well, I guess they want to rewrite it. I guess they want to write it better, probably. Yeah, it seems like that's like my guess, and why they're retconning some of the older stuff is just that they didn't really... Yeah, it's like what you said, Mango. They didn't really give much thought into writing that part of the story, and then they were like, maybe we should redo that and make it better. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to fight an apostle who are literally the most powerful beings in the universe. You just fight them once and they're done. That's pretty sad.
Yeah, give them a raid at least. Yeah. Isn't that why they did Origin Update? Yes, I'm pretty sure that's why.
Yes, Origin Update was a massive retcon. Well, re-retcon to be specific.
That was that like a different director too? Or what? Like the staff changed, I think, right?
Yes, there was if my memory is serving me right, under the lead of the new, well, not you, as in the new director at that point.
Okay. Yeah, but they were just like, yeah, let's fix up whatever happened with the Great Metastasis update. Yeah, when they did the Great Metastasis update, that was like really confusing for me as an older DFO player. But I think I've mentioned this on like a previous podcast episode. Yeah.
Let's fix it again.
It was just poorly made. Like the Great Metastasis, and then like the story itself was confusing, and then they were trying to add like interdimensional stories, like the whole otherverse multiverse thing on top of that. So it was just going nowhere.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I kind of appreciate that Origins sort of brought us back to like the story that I mostly knew growing up playing this game. Yeah. So the cartel side stories where you break into the cartel base in Arad.
Yeah, the one that we have in the OV dungeon right now. The one
Oh, that one. Yeah, okay.
where the one where you were looking for his girlfriend last time.
Oh yeah, I was like, yes.
Yes.
Someone mentioned his girlfriend doesn't show up with him, and I was like, maybe they broke up, but you just don't do the mini bosses, and then she shows up, and then they're back together. Yeah. Gosh. But yeah, I guess, I mean, I at least appreciate them taking some of the other verse stuff and going back and writing it better. And it gives them material for like raids and 4-man content and stuff, so I don't mind.
I'm gonna remember this in like 3 years if they do yet another retcon of what we just did this cap.
Oh my god, the forbidden lore.
Like this. Not like this.
No more retcons. I think the story.
We're
is
about
fine.
to get mirror Arad.
No.
I'll mirror your Arad.
Mirror Arad. Inverse Arad.
Oh my god.
All Arad.
God. Arad 3.0. I honestly think with the story as it is right now, it probably doesn't need to get retconned anytime soon. I think they're a little better about writing stuff now.
Hold my reinforcement machine.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, but I think
Hold
yeah.
my interdimensional rift.
Oh my god. Yeah, but I mean, what's the next cap gonna be after 110? 120? 125? Just to make it weird.
Let's go with 200.
Someone said maybe that redhead waifu will live this time. 3rd time's the charm. Oh my god!
No!
Letty!
No!
Not Letty! Letty lives! Letty lives in like Mirror Rod, doesn't she?
I mean, yes.
Hey, another 25 level caps, like 25 levels of level cap, and we're technically like, you know, standard deviation for a 4th awakening forehead.
Ooh. Oh my
Neo
god.
Second Awakening.
Neo.
I mean, we got like special Second Awakening names, right? So Neo Genie Wiz, like, right?
Yeah, their work's gotta be the most creative names ever.
Oh man. This is true Neo, super dash Neo, Awakening.
Some Dragon Ball tier levels of naming. SSJ God, Neo Genie Wiz.
Oh my god.
goodness. Please. Not like this.
Yeah, I don't even know what else they could add for a 4th Awakening at this point.
I hope they don't.
I honestly thought 2nd Awakening was like, okay, that's it, that's done. And then they were like, oh, 3rd Neo Awakening. And I was like, oh shit, okay.
And then that brought you back into the game.
Yeah, that actually brought me back into the game because I saw the Neo Awakenings for female mages. I started playing again. Yeah. But yeah, that's... Any other questions in chat about the story so far? Any speculations? Favorite apostles even? No, I'm kidding.
Lotus.
Oh Lotus.
Best girl.
Best girl? Okay. Oh my god. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
Damn, you read that
안녕하세요.
fast.
I know how to read Hangul. I don't understand
But he was a
Korean though.
pro-Korean connoisseur.
한국어 몰라요. is that
You lie. You're the best Korean speaker from the three of us.
what? No. 초고 초고. Oh fuck! I forgot the word for talk or speak. Anyways, they need to add more awakenings to cancel Summer 1A so they can kill Kasijas.
Oh man. Ooh.
Oh my.
True.
You're right.
To be
Like,
fair,
Gonna be,
it's not false.
how are they gonna do this? How are they gonna deal with it?
yo, Kasijas, like, what was he do? What's he doing? Just vibing? We don't have to
I
kill
think-
him, right?
I mean, I think what we have summoned is only a fragment of him, anyways. So we could technically like off Cassius, and you still keep like
You're weird.
like I don't know, like the Cassius at home.
Oh my! I want to see Fourth Apostle Cassius. We have Fourth Apostle Cassius at home. Fourth Apostle Cassius at home.
Yeah, it's our little crappy 50 summon.
Oh my god! Does the Cassius one shot his illusion? He probably does.
He does. He does. Like
Yoki.
in that point where you spar him at the end of the 90 cap story.
Oh
I think
yeah.
95. I feel it was 90, 95. My brain's not functional right now.
It
I'm
was
so
in
sorry.
like
But
I forget where it was. Was it in Pandemonium?
I'm fairly certain it was 90. I'm fairly certain it was
Okay,
90.
yeah.
But yeah, at the end, when you spar him, you summon the fake Casillas, and he's like, "Huh, funny," and then just slices him.
Damn. Okay. Chad. Okay. The person. 여기 돈바 하는 방송. Okay, I don't know how to read the rest. I don't know what they're
여기
saying.
전파하는 방송 하는 곳인가요? They meant, is this a place where you stream DFO?
Yeah.
Well
Yeah.
played, Augers.
I know how to say
Exactly what you
yes
need. That's all you
and
need.
no. I know how to say yes and no. That's as much as Korean as I know.
That's all you need, you know.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm passing. Duolingo won't visit me tonight. Anyways. Yeah, Cassie's the one who's sending out his shadow clones for other people. Yeah, so I feel like if you do kill him, the contract's done, so. The summoner contract.
Yo,
Yeah, the
guaranteed
contract-
summoner rework. And
Maybe they're saving the. I mean, to be fair, they just did the summoner rework actually.
Yeah, it looked promising, at least from what I saw people talking about it.
Rework
a
with an
guaranteed
asterisk?
second summoner rework.
Oh my gosh. Sorry,
I mean, to be fair, it
summoners.
was
Oh,
it
go
was
ahead.
less of a rework and more of a just quality of life patch,
Oh, that's good.
mostly.
감사합니다. For the follow. Holy shit. My Konglish. Oh, gosh. Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, I generally hope we don't ever have to fight him, because he just seems like he's just there to be himself and to, like, fight stronger opponents, and he's not actually...
Zero, yeah.
He's not actually
He's just
doing
vibing.
any harm. Yeah, I mean, like, Roko was like, wow, I got transported to the Screaming Cave, and I'm, wow, you know, I need energy. And Anton was like, wow, I need energy, I'm gonna eat the power plants of Imperium, you know, and they were, like, causing trouble, but Casillas is kind of just, he's just there.
I want to throw hands and drink liquor.
Yeah, he's like pretty cool. I mean, look, right? We don't have to kill all of the apostles or else Arad goes boom. So we just keep him alive. That's it. There he goes. I wrote the rest of the DFO story.
Oh, hey, you get to learn about who Cassius's master is this upcoming cap.
Wait, seriously?
Well, to be fair, Neopol hinted that with Ghost Blades in Your Awakening.
Well, you get to really learn about
But
Cassius's
yes, we can see it like
history
with our
next
own
tab.
eyes.
Oh man, I hope they don't retcon his drunk uncle energy. If he was
He's
actually
always gonna be a
evil-
drunk uncle.
Yeah, if he was actually evil this entire time, my heart will break into pieces.
With a thick belly.
Oh my god, yeah. He's just out here vibing. Okay. Yeah, Prey Isis also passes because he's also just a bird. After his evil twin was, like, destroyed. Okay. I'm looking forward to learning more about him though, because he's kind of just been that character for like a good while now. Okay.
I want to see more about Michael. That's the one I'm hyped for.
Oh yeah. Dude, also like Michael kinda doesn't really do any harm to anyone. He's like trying to purify the chaos energy because he saw his cool self do it in another plane. Yeah, I don't
But
know.
now his reason for existence is kind of in shambles right now, so
Oh man.
he ain't gonna be down there playing bingo anymore much longer.
Damn. Oh.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Would you become evil if you take away his traits?
It's probably.
I'd say yes, actually. That man lives. In his vein flows alcohol.
Yeah. He'll get a new drink through time traveling. You're not wrong. Yeah.
Not false.
Yeah, he has a time gate with him. Oh man. But yeah, any other questions about lore stuff for 110 cap in chat? Wow. Well, that's good. Yeah, I'll keep those 4 things in mind as we do more story. And hopefully I don't forget. Oh, okay. Will there be any discussion regarding the Confessional Incident? It was mentioned in the Decisions onto Destiny 2 quest dialogue, but isn't translated on DFU. Oh.
Oh, so that's the one I mentioned where some of the Inquisition were turning into imposters before. So yeah, it's kind of a shame that a bit of real talk here. Kind of shame that I understand Neopo's busy with the upcoming 110 cap. Is it July 12th yet? But
No, it's not.
but there are a lot of lore stuffs in the DFU that hasn't been translated, which is a shame because, like Remove Lancer just mentioned, that Confessional Incident is actually quite relevant to the whole priest Order of the Priest story. And there are several others that are relevant as well. I mean, sure, they are optional lore since you just read them up. They're not part of the game. But there are people who obviously care about these kind of things, and there are people who are immersed in the lore, like me. And I just have a better opportunity, and I just have a better chance because I can read read Korean. But not everyone has the luxury for that.
The
And it would be
answer
nice
is
if
to
Yoko could
just know Korean and read Korean DFU.
Oh.
Forehead.
Forehead.
Oh,
What's
I'm
wrong?
sorry.
What's wrong with you guys?
Oh my god, Forte! They're gonna cancel you on Twitter!
Just Duolingo, it's easy.
Oh my god, dude. No, don't approach that owl. He kicks my ass every day when I don't do a lesson. Someone asked. Oh, go ahead, yeah.
I was just gonna finish up with the Confessional Incident thing, but TLDR with that, what happened was someone in the Inquisition became an imposter, they went rogue, and they were like, but before they could wreak any havoc, they just ended their own lives.
Oh, damn.
And then the church was like, is this okay? And the conflict's getting worse.
Oh. Someone asked, if this isn't a spoiler, who's the handsome blue guy Meister? I don't know who they're talking about.
I think I know which one they're talking about. I'm not gonna answer the question.
Oh, okay. Do we have a picture of the Meisters? That's not a spoiler, right? Can we bring it up?
That is
Can we...
spoiler technically. I didn't bring in the pictures because I consider them as spoilers.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay. That's fair. I know one of them was hot and had glasses, right? Or am I wrong? I don't know.
You can just go if you just look at the promo pictures for the Meister's Lab update, you can see them. Yeah.
Yeah, you can like if you want to look at them, go ahead and look it up yourselves.
Do you have
I'm trying to respect whoever
for the Meister's Lab trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
the
do.
Site. Yeah. Just I just want to post it in
Forte's
chat. Yeah, I want to post it in chat just in case anyone wants to peek on their own volition. Don't blame us if you get spoiled.
Here you go.
Yes, I just want to say, I want to respect those who want to
thank
be
you.
as free as 110 knowledge as they can before it comes.
Yeah. Oh, dude, why are they so hot? They're smart too. Damn. No, I'm kidding.
They're smart. They're hot. They make 6 figures.
Yeah, dude. Spouse
Gaming giant
material.
robots.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay. Succumbed to Ozma's energy and killed her fellow Inquisitors before she came to her senses, and ended her life before she caused any more havoc. Damn. Okay.
Yep.
Yikes. I see. Okay, so the TLDR, the churches are fighting amongst themselves. Okay. I see.
And it's only getting worse.
It's only getting worse. Tita throws down his archbishop cape or whatever and says, I'm quitting. I'm gonna go beat up Michael.
I'm gonna throw hands.
Church in shambles. Oh man. I see. Damn. Okay. Yeah, so church stuff happening. Okay. I think. Oh, okay. I think that's a good. I don't see any more questions in chat, and I think this is a good place to stop the podcast. Team Alberth versus Team Lucille. Okay, we gotta stop now before people get into a heated argument. The new kind of waifu
before
war.
Twitter cancels us.
Yeah, the new kind of waifu war. So church
Team
civil
Alberth,
war.
by the way.
Oh my god. Oh man. I want female monk. TBH. Maybe in the future. Oh.
I want Archer.
Oh, Archer? Yeah. Archer is cool too. Oh man. If you like both of them, I'm sorry. You gotta pick. Okay, I think that's it. And yeah, so this is shorter than the other episodes just because we're doing 3 chunky episodes. Well, parts of episode 3. So, so I'm gonna just close out the podcast here. Okay, I also wrote something so I don't stutter too much. Okay, thank you again, Mango and Forte, especially Mango for preparing this slideshow and giving us information. Thank you, Forte, for being here and being Mango's wingman, as always. And thank you to everyone who swung by today and watched this podcast live. So if for some reason you want to go back to the podcast or you missed it, it'll be up tomorrow on my YouTube channel. And this is not where it ends. This is only part 1. So for part 2, we'll go over the new dungeons and the farming system for earning new equipment in the new level 110 cap. Part 2 will be premiering next Monday, the 20th, at the same time, so 6 p.m. Eastern time. And feel free to join us again. Mango's gonna be here still because he's chained to this podcast like me. No, I'm kidding.
Help me, guys.
Get to work, slave.
Yeah, Mango will be here, Forte will be here, and I think we'll be joined, hopefully, by another guest. I gotta check in with them and see if their work will let them go. And yeah, so, the mysterious guest unfortunately could not make it. Sad. Yeah. If anyone was wondering who the mysterious guest was, DJ wanted to be on the podcast, but unfortunately he is not able to be on the podcast. But maybe in the future he will be on a podcast. We'll see. Yeah. But yeah, so...
Oh yeah, he was supposed to be here. I completely forgot.
Yeah, gosh. Rip DJ, he's in the gulag, as the chat says every time there's an X stream. Okay. But yeah, but Mango and Forte, do you guys want to say any parting words for our adventurers today?
I want to sleep for like an entire month.
Oh,
Is it July 12th yet?
oh man. Yeah, so okay, I probably shouldn't say this, but trust me, level 110 cap will arrive July 12th. The source? Just trust me, bro. Okay. If I lose my content creator position, you guys know why.
I mean, you just kind of gotta look at certain things in game with dates on it.
Yeah, all the events ending July 12th. The box, the 105 box, opened after July 12th. So, yeah. Okay.
Turns out the box will just expire before the 110 cap.
No, don't say that!
The box opens into a JPEG image of DFO closing.
Oh my god, no! Oh, I can't relive through another one. Oh my god, I'm gonna be dying. Okay. But yeah, so that's it. Again, part 2. We'll go into more details about getting new equipment, farming, dungeons in the new cap. And that's next Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. The event is already made on the DFO Global Discord, so feel free to join it if you want a little ding. It doesn't ding you, but if you want a little reminder on Discord about when the next episode is. But yeah, thank you guys again for another great podcast episode. Also, again, thank you Mango, thank you Forte for being on another episode. And let's give it up for our guests. Woo! Put some clap emojis in the chat.
I mean, thanks to everyone for letting us be here, as always.
Thank you, everyone. We will see you next Monday.
We'll see you guys next Monday for more 110 cap preview stuff. And yeah, have a good rest of your nights or days. Good night, sleep well, and sweet dreams. Bye bye!